Alrighty, we have gotten almost everything we wanted out of the opening. White trading off their bishop is not good for them. Definitely have a slight advantage here. From the white side of things, we have a third clamp. Care about this. I'm tempted to just dive into right now. Take. Let's see what else. We could go for not opposed to a move like a4 first off. Black's knights are not that good. What's he gonna do? Not coming in there. Not coming in. I don't hate a4 as well. 5's not going anywhere. Knight e5 not going anywhere. Do I like, let's say here, and you just put. Do I really want to play like rook? A4 is fine. Not gonna. Any sort of the shenanigans, you can always kick with 4. Okay. Anybody coming in? Game, brand new opening from the one and only. D4 exclam. Never been played before on the channel. Knew we were gonna get knight f6 one way or another. In my other game versus Hepatiaaa and Lone Wolf, she plays a d5, so like she plays the Sicilian, and against the Smith Mora, she plays d5, and I didn't want to. I looked into it. We could have played a little bit of a different line than I had played before. Been watching a lot of YouTube videos by the Chess Bros, and on Hamilton's doing the like a Kali system. I forget what the first word is, but it's something Kali. He's only up to the 1100 range right now, so definitely don't have any good data from strong players. But that's all right. Still kind of want to dive into e5 now. 5 take back 4. Here, some. Right. Everything we ever wanted for Christmas here. Here. F3 first. Knight back. Here. To first. Go there first, because I'm like queen threaten the twice. But yeah, Hepatiaaa she was 1877 last time we played, and that was 3 months ago. That was the first Lone Wolf League I played in. And she's climbed, I mean, higher rated than me. I've taken a nosedive the last 4 or 5 weeks here. So, what a killer. I mean, if you look at her graph, it's actually kind of, I'm gonna pull it up because she deserves the, but yeah, look at this graph from the last 3 months here, guys. Back and forth. Yeah, just great killer. So, congrats to her. Congrats to her on climbing up to 2050 51. I think that she's at her all-time high right now. Pretty close to it. All right, let's take. Or not take. There. So a little bit of a grudge match. Definitely, I would assume she wouldn't expect. I don't have any D4 games on my account. Maybe Rook C1 would have been a little bit more patient, but dives right in. Can be first to kick. Very least back or up. They can't do that. So if they dive in, I think F3 just wins a piece here. But yeah. Okay, they go for the take line. About 50% of the games that Amon played, opponents always forgot that the dark square bishop. There's actually not very many good games on by his opponents. I think I'd prefer this move if I had to choose. Wow. Was not expecting that. We'll continue. So, yeah, the crux of the opening though. E4, knight f3. It's a kind of a little bit of a system opening. We want a good spot for our dark square bishop. Obviously, it's hemmed in by e3. Here, now if black ever tries to, obviously we want our bishop on d4 or d3. So if you ever see like an early knight out, you can always flick in a3, so that we don't get the trade here. Pretty much the guiding principles is we never want to see our opponent play e5, or they shouldn't be allowed to play e5. And we don't want this bishop to trade for this, or this knight to trade for this bishop. We want a castle, and it turns into a stone wall, as we kind of have here. So usually we could get some sort of like stone wall structure. I don't know if I hate this. I'm the one playing for, or even here. Go. Kind of leaning towards here. H4. H5. G4. Important is this bishop, so let's say I drop back to E3. Knight comes in. There. Could go for the immediate 4. Takes. Takes. Take. Contest this file. I don't hate that game plan. But yeah, we're the one with the space. We should probably gonna be playing for the advantage at the very least. Could play bishop e2 here. E pieces on the board. Bishop e2, knight 4. Yeah, I guess it's just do we want to take back with the queen on? Could play a move like f3, knight takes, pawn takes. I mean, the rook over, and we're threatening. Takes d5. Maybe we, I don't know. There's some ideas of maybe f5. Maybe you can crash through here. I don't know. Just play with the pawns on this side. Guess we could prep. All right, let's go. Go knight f3 here. Or I should say. Queen e3. Let's play with this bunch of pawns in the middle. See what happens. Probably fairly even, if I had to say. I might have a slight advantage just from a little bit more space. Might want to play King H1 at some point. Maybe there's some ideas like that I have to be aware of. JG did say I need to sacrifice a pawn at some Apologies. Apologies. Bathroom break. So they want to push here? They push, don't I just close it up? I wanted to push here, by the way. Here. Why do good girls like bad guys? I can just push like that. Get all this control. B4. B4, close the door. Takes. I mean, we have double in the rooks. Possibly. We're going to be coming across. What am I missing here? Here, we just take. Here, we just push. Seems good to me, guys. Seems good to me. B4, shut the door. B4, shut the door. Now we have sideways control of the D3 square. This piece is sad bananas. Push him. Push him. Here. I mean, I don't understand this move. If anything, I feel like here would have been a more... The threat is coming down the B file. It is not coming down wherever the D file is. D file can just get shut. Maybe they thought I was going to play like D4. Even, I mean, I could have played D4 even, but let's bust it wide open. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if I am misreading the situation here. Maybe it's everything's kind of moving and grooving here. Our pawns are actually doing hella good work. Set here. I think I'm just gonna take. Takes there. I'm gonna take there, and then I'm probably just gonna try to park my bishop on. Somewhere there. We're doubling. We're doubling. Double. Why do good like bad guys? Here. Here, then I will push D4. Like if he's trying to pin, like yeah. Here. 4. Maybe I won't. Here. Maybe just go here. Here. Reroute. Goal. I mean, if he leaves this pawn alone, then maybe my goal would be to somehow take out the B pawn and then score with the A pawn somehow. Okay, that seems like the least, maybe one of the least critical variations that we could have come up with. Going on here. No here. No here. He has to guard like that. cement the rook. Start possibly pushing this pawn down. Get the queen over. I don't know. Cut queen over here somehow. Feels good. Feels good somehow. Like his pieces are gonna be tied down. Her pieces, sorry, her. Hepatiaaa. Her pieces are gonna be tied down pretty heavily on the queen side here, and this bishop is not playing the ball game. So I think I'm pretty happy. Like I said, I think I'll have some moves to get my queen involved. Lock up the center even if we want to. Like, I guess it's either here or here. Can't not be there because unless she wants to go queen and a pawn for 2 rooks. Not gonna be mad about that, I don't think. Probably just park the bishop there, play something like that. That later on. Take so many moves. Get there, and we can probably guard this. So, kind of see here. On here, take. Not seeing any critical checks or anything like that. Take. Okay. Alright, guys, got some working there. Alrighty. First thought is just rook to b6. Rook b6. Close it down. Why not rook b6? Why not rook b6? This bishop is never going to get into the ball game to attack this over here. Rook b6, rook b6, rook b6. So this drops the d pawn, so yeah. Right now, they can't even go after here. Do we have an idea of like bishop b4, bishop a5 with the idea of like fake discovery? Seems too good not to play rook b6. Like a lot of our advantage is on the queen side. I mean, on the king side as well, but what breaks does Black even have? Here. Probably just here, and then if takes, take like this. D-pawn's super weak. Alright, I like my position. I do like my position. A pawn is fairly secure as well. If whatever reason we had to, we could go like this. We also have ideas of something like that. Oh no. What's the idea? The idea would have to be take here. Could triple up and then just push the A pawn. I don't know how they would respond to that. We're in a good position here. I just have to think of ways to make progress. I think at the moment we're definitely the one playing for the win. Isha has to prove that she has equalized here. I'd say that the openings worked so far. I think the last couple moves by her kind of let the foot off the gas. I thought that was fine. She didn't have to play that. Could have gone like here. Worried about. Okay, so I mean, but no, this move though. So yeah, I thought this was. Want to push. Wow. I really want to play e6 now. Six. Even attack it. Here, take queen g4. Back. Hi, yeah. Your bishop does play. But then maybe I'm just going here. Here. Here and here maybe. Ash. Dark square. My squares are super weak too, so. Here, here, here. Take. Here. Now I'm just pushing. Even going back here now. I think that's fine. We're fine. We're fine. That might be some secret sauce right there. Interesting at least. Okay. Donkey Kong. Definitely a more positional game. Definitely a more positional game. I'm gonna pull up the 45-45 league. I think I'm the first game of our team. Pairings. Pretty far down here. I have not been helping the team out at all. Far down. Yep. So, see if I can get. We haven't had any games so far. A couple of games that I think are getting rescheduled. There's some red cards going on here. Some naughty boys. So, would be nice to get a fresh start here for the team. The crazy part is that here. Back. I'll have to evaluate on this move here, maybe here. That's probably good. Like if I somehow can keep this here, probably pretty good. Yeah, definitely more positional. I think we have a better overall position. We're always going to have the option to. Oh wait. Oh, excuse me. So if like we get this move, take, queen over, this pawn's 100% dropping now. And white's queen doesn't really have a great square here. So I mean, that would win a pawn for sure. And then it would just be, can we not lose everything else while we scoop up the B and C pawn? First game I felt mentally ready here in a while. My lone wolf game over the weekend, I literally just punted it. Fun. Had to make sure JG locked in the second board next season if I'm not able to play. Maybe even wrestle away the fourth board. How low do I have to go for board 3? Buddy from work texted me. I don't know if anybody are gamers here, but League of Legends, they have their mid-season invitational going on right now, and that's just kicking off the bracket stages at 8 o'clock Eastern. So we got the #1 Korean team facing off against Europe's #2 team at the tournament. Best of 5, double elimination. I'll be playing catch up, watching the replay after we get finished up here. It could still be another hour or more, depending on what happens here. Here again, I think I just yeah, probably just push. We always have the option of going after the pawn like this. I don't know. I'll evaluate that if it comes down to it. I know that's got to be terrible for black, actually. Yeah, there's no reason to send the pawn into the oblivion. Part of me was thinking here, but now I have this option. Now that my queen's back. Like here. No, really, I don't know, like what's the move? Because we always have this hitting the queen. Yeah, tough spot for Hepatiaaa. Hepatiaaa? Yeah, I think I'm saying it right. Yeah, but we played a game before. Like I said, I can do a little replay of that game from memory. E4, C4, D4, sorry, C5, D4. He takes D, C3, D5, pawn takes D5, knight F6. Now the move in Mayhem and the Mora is to play bishop B5 check. Either I looked at it and didn't like that, or didn't know that at the time. I played he takes D4. And I think knight takes. We had some like knight out action. Somehow my pawns got doubled over here. We had a really good finish to that game though. I would pull it up, but assume I would get flagged on the Lichess cheat detection system. So, but that's a cool one. If you guys are waiting for Hepatiaaa to make a move, want to check it out. I'm not sure if you guys get to see that at the bottom. I think you do. A little scoreboard. Yeah, okay, so that shows it there now. So, like I said, she was 1875 at the time. That was 3 months ago. Sorry, just a new job I've been at for 45 days now, so job does come home a little bit. Our coordinator for an IT department. Yeah, I think I've kind of talked through most of my thought process here. Seems pretty straightforward. Okay, black does go for this. Okay. Is there any consideration for this move? Take, 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 take. Here. There does have to be a little bit of consideration there. I think it's just like a different path forward. The main path forward, bishop takes, rook takes, queen b2. There's no way for black to defend this pawn. I'm not 100% sure what they do though, because maybe it's like queen over here. Take queen this way, but like there's still a long ways off from like doing stuff. You can always probably play queen back to defend the pawn and to defend any checks along the back rank. I don't know, that seems, I don't want to say straightforward, but it should at least win the pawn for me here. Here. Push again, take. I mean, they can't just put their queen up because we pieces, so. Yeah, I'm not going to put too much time into that one because I might need it on the end game. So, Yeah, let's kind of see. Again, like here, here. Okay, here's a funny question. That's a good move. That's by my opponent. Did not think of that one. So maybe I should have given that a little bit more thought. Rook b2. Here. I mean, I can go here. They go there, and I just start pushing this pawn up. I just win a rook. Here, here. And again, like, I don't think it really matters what I'm saying. Eventually we can push here, and we're gonna take with the rook, take with the pawn. Something good is gonna happen. I did not look at this game move though, so it's a nice little attempt to allow for rook e7. Yeah, and I just don't think it I don't think it works. Yeah, black's just not really in time for all their pieces are going to be tied down. Like all the major pieces are focused on this b7 square, and we're the one that gets to kind of dictate how this game's going to go. That I've been punting off games left and right, so to take my games and all my stuff with a grain of salt here. Clean up some trash while we wait for our opponent to make a move. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, got some fresh water. Clean up our little area right now. Ignore all the clothes on behind me. Definitely not messy. Yeah, so again, I don't know if this is like the best way forward. I don't know where my opponent's counterplay is exactly. Like here, here maybe. I was thinking here, here, but it's super awkward too. I mean, this king has to move twice. We can always check. Excuse me. So yeah. That way, but they took going that way, so yeah, I think if I had to take a guess on the low end, maybe +2 here, but it could be higher than that. It really, it just depends of how well this pushes here. Like push Oh, I was gonna say tricky for a second, but here they don't have that because I can put the. All right, so obviously we can go take +1, +1, -4, +5. +5 here, so we probably don't want to do that. %, want like probably a move like this, quote unquote, pins the rook. Here, there's no take. Take. Threatening a pawn for. Guess here we can do the whole shuffle our piece. I can't even drop back because of this. Like that. Ah, Jesus. All right, we got there. We did the math. We did the math. Tactics, man. This is what's happened. I've started working again, so it's been 45 days, about a month and a half, and my rating has the boon of being unemployed. You can play a lot of chess on your free time if you want to. Slash study a lot of chess. I haven't really. I've not done chessable stuff in a while, unfortunately. But gotta put your time towards what you want, slash all that good stuff. Again, it feels like the tactics are flowing at this point. Hopefully my mic's on. Yeah, it is on. At this point, I feel like maybe we're plus a billion. Guess here's the move. Wow, it's really there. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. Take. Take. Seems like I have to think about it more. What my response is. There's got to be tactics there. I'm just not seeing it specifically. With queen here, and then my queen comes in. That way we're off of this. Oh, it doesn't matter though. It's like here, okay, because then when we take, he takes here. We can take this pawn, so we get. Ah, that can't be winning though. That's definitely not winning. Like we have an extra pawn, but it's a doubled pawn behind a pawn chain. Oh, that's kind of gross. I mean, then we're trying to play for like breaks. Queen d8. I think I have to put a good time thinking about here. Like it's still probably good because we're gonna have maybe the queen gets somewhat trapped. Probably has to play king here to make sure he doesn't lose the house. She loses the house. Love BSC chess 17. I saw your YouTube channel. Let's play. BC, if you're seeing this, man, maybe we can play another time. Obviously not right now, but I see you over there in the down in the chat, or not the chat, the spectators. 21,000 games, man. You are a grinder. We probably could play at some point. You guys are probably way better than me from the looks of things. 2400 bullet, 2200 blitz. My blitz and bullet are terrible. I play a lot more rapid and classical games, but always down to play. Tough part is I need this pin, but I need this rook in front of here so that I can take while maintaining the pin. If I go here, I don't know, just random move. They didn't unpin. Have to take. Oh, Hepatiaaa, man. Giving me a tough game. And play a move like d4, just kind of let black force black to make a move here. Also go here and then like this, take a push. Ah, man. Oh, yeah. I also see Enter King. Oh. Alrighty. Alright, so queen here. Let's just say some sort of king move. Jade. E4, D4. Actually, could take there. It's first up on the chopping block, so don't actually hate that move here. Let's do that. Like, still pinned, so we could. Ah. Could bring our king in the vault. Maybe I should be really tightening the screw. King. Huh? Maybe we can create a pass pawn here. He doesn't have to take. Rook up. Then maybe I should have put more thought into this. That looks like a mistake. Mistake. A6. Wow, this not even a work. Right, no, can't get out. Let's go here. Can King 8 actually work? It's crazy. That's crazy, actually. Yeah, man. Ooh.
Yes, hello. I was wondering if...
I wish I was that girl from the Gucci store. She never wore any makeup. tour. I got pimples where my beauty mark should be. I got dry skin on my elbows and knees. I never liked her, wanted to be like her. Hate how you look at her, cause you never saw me like I wasn't
Crazy, 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 crazy.
ordinary girl. I wish I was special. I give all my special away to a loser. Now I'm just a loser. I used to be special, but you made me hate me. Regret that I changed me. I hate that you made me just like you. One, two, three, now I wanna be seen. Purple light is in, bet you windows out. You gon' hit my mouth, you can kick me out. You say I'm too wild, you gon' hate me now. You got me fucked up, now I'm getting fucked up. Thinking about us fucking, why'd you have to fuck us? I don't wanna see you, why'd you have to treat me like I wasn't ordinary? Wish I was special, give all my special.
Crazy.
King 8 works. What actually? What the actual?
You made me just like you. I wanted to go away with you. I wanted only you.
Is this what giving up feels like? I don't know, I don't know. Tell me, have I lost my mind? Nowhere to go, so far from home. Is this what giving up feels like? I don't know, I don't know. Tell me, have I lost my mind? So I break these walls and hold my head up high, and I step my ground into No, I'm not giving in. No, I'm not giving in. No, I'm not giving in. No, I'm not giving. I'm not giving in. No, I'm not giving in. No, I'm not giving. No, I'm not giving. No, I'm not giving. No, I'm not giving in.
I'm doing fine now that it's over. I've been moving on and living my life. Occasionally I lose composure, and I can't get you all out of my mind. If I could go back in time, I'd do things differently, yeah, I wouldn't think twice. I'd distract myself, think of someone else. But every now and then you remind me it's only when I'm lying in bed on my own, and I wake up and I don't see your name on my phone. It's the moments when I think that I'm better alone. That's when I remember. Every time I walk past your house in the rain, and I tell myself that you were the biggest mistake. It's the moments when I think that I'm finally okay. That's when I remember everything. You won't know when I wallow. I just sit down and swallow good days until I'm hollow from memories I borrowed. I've been hanging around since you've been touring the town. Each day been bringing me down. Can't forget it, I can't forget it. Only when I'm lying in bed on my own, and I wake up and I don't see your name on my phone. It's the moments when I think that I'm better alone. That's when I remember. It's only when I walk past your house in the rain, and I tell myself that you are the biggest mistake. In the moments when I think that I'm finally okay, and that's when I remember everything. I'm lying in bed on my own, and I wake up and I don't see your name on my phone. In the moments when I think that I'm better alone, that's
We just for what we dream for. Venom seeping in throughout the lies and all the sweet talk. Living in a warrant, I can't handle all the G-force. Lost amongst the ways and it's been ages since I've seen shore. There's no turning back once a decision has been made. Every price will have a price that's just equivalent exchange. I've been grateful for the chance to live on minimum a day. And I've been working like a pig like this is spirited away. I've been digging my own grave, now the devil is a part of me. Whipping throughout my arteries, every piece like a therapy. And man, how the ghost of our body can make it hard to breathe. The engine noise and orchestra of atonal harmonies. I rip the chord, I finna fit the board. This life is simple, what we swinging songs that don't be given thought until I hit the floor. Till I hit the floor, standing at the brink of war. Never stop to question what the fuck we're even living for.
Even in death, we cannot lose ourselves with every breath. I'll see you all in hell, never forget all of this pain I felt, and all that is left is not but the hand we're dealt. And I'm lost in the night, looking deep in the eyes, see the man that I used to be. But I'm not satisfied, I don't care about this life, but I find that I dare to dream. And I'm losing my mind as I look at the time, cause I'm scared that it's out of reach. And I'm lost in the night, see a dream go to die, cause I know that it's not for me.
Overclocking, I could feel it in my body. Heat when pain can lead to pleasure. I've been worrying a dichotomy. They come for me like visions, keep announcing what I wanna be. I'm breaking out my prison cause I literally got the dark in me. Split him in divisions, they sorted like this a survey. Sick 'em on a mission, cause shorter than using curse face. This is what I'm given, the order's another word day. I've been living wishing to score him and get to first base. Don't know how to cry when bodies dropping. I've been feeling empty, lost the will to die. The gates of hell are always free for entry. Never wondered why I see the faces and I'm green with envy. Nothing on my mind, I'm ripping through them like a feeding frenzy. Now I'm on the main course, cutting off in half like I've been tearing through an A4. Marking where and leaving stained floors when I wage war. This is what you came for, tearing through the bodies like a motherfucking chainsaw.
And I'm lost in the night, looking deep in the eyes, see the man that I used to be. But I'm not satisfied, I don't care about this life, but I find that I dare to dream. And I'm losing my mind as I look at the time, cause I'm scared that it's out of reach. And I'm lost in the night, see a dream go to die, cause I know that it's not for me.
Rev it up, bring my way for the flesh and blood. Rev it up, spin the chain, I can get enough. Rev it up, have a plan with the devil's love. Rev it up, let our dreams all envelop us. Rev it up, put the cord and you'll get in cuffs. Rev it up, I'm not dying till I get a touch. Rev it up, you ain't never gonna measure up. Rev it up, hit the sound when I rev it up.
Even in death, we cannot lose ourselves with every breath.
With every breath,
I'll see you all in hell, never forget
never forget
all of this pain I felt, and all that is left
all that is left.
is not but the hand we're dealt. And I'm lost in the night, looking deep in the eyes, see the man that I used to be. But I'm not satisfied, I don't care about this life, but I find that I dare to dream. And I'm losing my mind as I look at the time, cause I'm scared that it's out of reach. And I'm lost in the night, see a dream go to die, cause I know.
Rev it up, rev it up. Bring my way through the flesh and blood. Rev it up, spin the chain, I can't get enough. Rev it up, I've been playing with the devil's love. Rev it up, let our dreams all envelop us. Rev it up, pull the cord and you'll get in cuts. Rev it up, I'm not dying till I get in touch. Rev it up, you ain't never gonna measure up. Rev it up, hit the sound when I rev it up.
Probably pretty drawish at this point. I mean, I can pray that she plays B7 takes A6. Probably she's not gonna do that, but I've played stupider moves myself. See my last Lone Wolf game? I swear there was, I mean, maybe I guess A6 was too quick. I mean, I completely missed King E8. I didn't take that much time, but King E8, man, what a move. What a move. Good move. Not only does it get out of the pin, yeah, it did everything. Uh,
Here now, right? No. Oh, dude, a6. 6 is such a bad move. Guess I can bail out, take. Alright, we'll bail out. Fuck, man. Ah. Um.
money, cash, and wine. You tell me how you cheat in school, or how you bend the rules. Now you're asking me about life. Girl, don't walk that line. You don't know I've paid a price. Don't try to pry. Girl, leave those lights alone. Signed in blood, I'll never tell. Right my wrongs, I'll never will. There's a side I'll never show. Only me and the devil. Whoa, whoa. Only me and the devil. Whoa, whoa. Only me and the devil. Whoa, whoa. Only me and the devil. Whoa, only me and the devil know. There's an angel in my smile. It's gentle and it's wild. But don't be fooled, I still have roots I just can't seem to tame. So don't rub me in a wreck. Take heed in every step. Just fight the urge to free the demons shackled in my chest. Signed in blood, I'll never tell. Right my wrongs, I never will. There's a side I'll never show. Only me and the devil. 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 Only me and the devil know. Signed in blood, I'll never tell. Right my wrongs, I never will. There's a side I'll never show. Only me and the devil know.
Oh, you give me shivers. Oh, 잠이 오지 않아 이 밤. 아마도 네가 보고 싶나 봐. 나를 위해 노래를 불러줘. 긴긴 네 꿈속에서 I kissed on your guitar. Feeling the vibration deep inside. Go dance until the moon goes down. Oh yeah, I want it all. You got me feeling like I wanna be that girl. I wanna kiss your eyes. I wanna drink that smile. I wanna feel like like my soul's on fire. I wanna stay up all day and all night. Yeah, you got me singing like
I love it when you do it like that. And when you're close up, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. And we'll say, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're close up, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back.
Yeah, all on my own, trying to move on. Never thought it would be you and me. Tagging along, singing this song. Drunk in love like it's Hennessy. That shot through the heart just like an AK. 911 emergency, we call it Mayday, Mayday. Hold up, no, I need no drama. I need harmony like soprano. I know anomaly. I just need some of that good lovin'. We chasing highs and dodging lows. Heart flowing like a river. Ooh, you give me shivers.
I wanna be that guy. I wanna kiss your eyes. I wanna drink that smile. I wanna feel like my soul's on fire. I wanna stay up all day and all night. Yeah, you got me singing like I love it when you do it like that. And when you're close up, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. And we'll say I love it when you do it like that. And when you're close up, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then
me shiver with the fire. You got this thing started, I don't want it to stop. You know you make me shiver.
Baby, you burn so hot, you make me shiver with a fire. You got this thing started, I don't want it to stop. You know you make me shiver. Yeah, you got me singing like,
Ooh, I love it when you do it like that. When you close up, give me the shivers. Oh, baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we bring it right back. And they say, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. When you close up, give me the shivers. Oh, baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we bring it right back.
YOLO.
last night we danced until our feet got blisters. I rocked back up top, what you got for me, sister? You will, my hands are sweet and casually. I'd never gone from stop to start so quickly. And our bodies shake like ooh, ooh, ooh. Electrical waves like ooh, ooh, ooh. We're gonna do it all again. Gonna sell myself, gonna show my skin. Woo-hoo, we're gonna be alright. We're gonna do it all again. Gonna sell myself, gonna show my skin. And we're gonna be alright. We're flashing neon animals tonight. Flashback, 11th Street with the bar lights blinking. I swear we turned back with a look and a winking. Some nights we play like we got all the time in the world. Put our war paint on, sing a fighting song. Think of something to say like ooh, ooh,
No, no, no.
electrical waves like ooh.
No shots. No shot. Ew. Okay, that's actually probably. We need to go to here and then here. There. That can't be good. stuff.
There's smoke in the sky again, so I'm getting high again. Take another hit to the diaphragm. I never drew the diagram, how to deal with this shit, so I still and lie again. Whoa, you're my dream, you're my nightmare. Life is a bitch, she don't fight fair. Leave you right there, I was hoping that you notice my despair. Run away from the pain, I don't care. 'Cause first day in sight, the violence. Turn around and then day in fight, the silence. Burn it down and I think I need some guidance. The kids don't stand a chance. No, the kids don't stand a chance. Old man trouble back again, fucking up my plans like oh no, oh no. I'm back to the black again, getting fucked up again, oh no, oh no. Old man trouble back again, thought I had the upper hand, oh no, oh no. I'm back to the black again, getting fucked up again, oh no, oh no.
My nerves wrecked and my heart beating, hands covered in blood. Got holes in my hippocampus, I patch them up with the drugs. I'm aggy and hyperactive, shaking like an epileptic. Body's falling, evanescence on alarm. He's got a gun. Call a fucking paramedics. Your parents' nightmare on records of murderer wearing dresses. A burglary charged with battery, assault with a deadly weapon. Deserves an interrogation and a voluntary injection. Society's been infected.
First day in sight, the violence. Turn around and then day invite the silence. Burn it down. I think I need
Oh, fuck. Is this real? Is this real?
old man trouble back again, fucking up my plans like oh no, oh no. I'm back to the black again, getting fucked up again, oh no, oh no. Old man trouble back again, thought I had the upper hand, oh no, oh no. I'm back to the black again, getting fucked up again, oh no, oh no.
See, I just like the quiet, but I just need the balance. Every part of me broken, but now I feel reunited. Run for it, like I'm forest. Now I'm on it, too enormous. Switching gears, pedal flooring, yeah, I told him. This AK better spray waves, better pray day, call Mayday for the payday. I do this day to night, 24 hours in my mind. This is what we sacrifice. What your offer, I decline. Life or death, we don't divide. We don't divide. We don't divide.
Old man trouble back again, fucking up my plans like oh no, oh no. I'm back to the black again, getting fucked up again, oh no, oh no. Old man trouble back again, thought I had the upper hand, oh no, oh no. I'm back to the black again, getting fucked up again, oh no, oh no. I try my best, but this frog inside my neck gets so stressed when it hears your fucking breath, yeah. I'm done with listening to you talk about yourself like you're something special when you're not, not. You got no hope, trying to get me back cause I'm so close to getting over that, so you can stop with all your games. I just don't feel the same, no hope. I'm never going back. I've got regrets, like the first time that we met. Started fucking with my head the second you lay on my bed. But I'm done with listening to you talk about yourself like you're something special when you're not, not. You got no hope, trying to get me back cause I'm so close to getting over that, so you can stop with all your games.
trying to start a riot. Who in here trying to start a riot? Who in here trying to start it?
Who that flying in the air? Who? That ain't no flying saucer. I'm shooting webs like worldwide. Manhattan all the way to Yonkers. When they say Brooklyn, stand up. You better just fix your posture. And every hero needs his theme song. So
Who in here trying to
you ain't got a chance, boy. What you think? I'm doing everything but the kitchen sink. I try to be feeling in the neighborhood. I know all of the grannies wanna sip they tea. And here you come, all barging in. All ugly like a brown fur cardigan. We can skip the monologue and the arguing. I'm like,
Who in here trying to start a riot? Who in here trying to start a riot? Let's rock and roll. So high up, I can see the flow. There he go. It's a play. It's a UFO. Find the phone. Let me know if you brought that action. It don't matter. Just let me know. I'm coming through with my crew to make a play. I don't need no super suit. I'm feeling great. Don't be a hero. Turn around and walk away.
How did I get this pawn, man?
Every day is like a sticky situation when evil's looking for a chance. And I know we got the power in our hands. We're slinging through the trenches.
I'm coming through with my crew to make a play. I don't need no super suit. I'm feeling
when they say Brooklyn, stand up. You better just fix your posture. And every hero needs his theme song. So
who in here trying to start a riot?
Oh my god, bro.
Who in here trying to start a riot?
Here, dude. Fucking here, man.
Who in here trying to start it?
Oh my god.
Who in here trying to start it?
Probably just a draw now.
Who in here trying to start it?
I push my feet to the edge. I look and I face my world. And this lonely scene, I take it in. It's hard to say where all of it begins and I end. And I waited for the sky to change, but oh, it never did. And I almost dropped my head and lost my faith. Then I saw you from a distance. You were worlds away. Oh, but you had me from the vision. I never looked away again. I still fall for you like signs through the skies. Cerulean pouring in from your eyes. Just a hollow moon that you colorize. So powerful, I feel so small but so alive. Like watching the earth rise.
Man. Oh my god. Is this seriously just a draw? again.
The mashup.
It was,
Copyrighted.
but these are my
Diversion. That sounds illegal.
Thank you. I mean, yes,
It may sound bad.
but beneath the clothes, we find a
Woman.
and beneath the
Woman.
Fuck. There's a draw. Alrighty, team. We'll pull up chat. We'll pull up chat. Not too many comments in the YouTube chat. GG, yes. Could have used you there, buddy. Let's move 41. Really not? This isn't just winning, by the way. C5. Take. Ah, oh, dude, rook b8 was here. a5. What's the idea here? Wow. Holy shit. That's actually crazy. F8? What the heck? Wow, that's crazy. You literally just make black push all of their pawns. Move 35? Move 35, mate? Yeah, man, I did look at this rook here, but how much time did I have left? I had 7 minutes. I mean, the whole idea of move 35, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'll play next season. I might take some time off. Yeah, I mean, I think this is kind of difficult to see. You literally, none of black's pieces can move besides the pawns. And literally none of their pieces can move, because if they do, oh no, you have to go here. He has to come back. We just make a random move. We're threatening mate if he moves the queen. But we surprised our opponent, I assume. I'm not sure if they're a typer or not here. But let's see the opening. We were never worse. Castle, h3. h3 is not bad. Castle, a4 is fine. Yeah, that's kind of tough to see. I mean, I guess I could have taken more time there and looked at it, but I wasn't even thinking about how can I make it so their queen has no spaces to move and their rook. It definitely didn't look good for black, I'll say that. c4 here. Yeah, rook c1. I think I played knight in too soon. I mentioned this earlier too when I was kind of looking back. Yeah, this felt better to prepare before jumping in here, but or knight c5, bishop a3. Okay. Rook c1 here. That's also another one. Yeah, queen. This felt like not a good move. Bishop a3, only move that keeps an advantage. Yeah, so it's here, let me switch the scene real quick. I'll kind of pull up. It was not a more declined, so if you're seeing that, do that. So I was going off of, if anyone's been following the Chess Bros channel, I was going off of the Kali Zuckerats opening by GM Amon. So it's this type of opening. You kind of see it in the picture here. Definitely recommend if you guys are looking for like interesting systems slash stuff to play. Like I said, he only has it up to right now 1200 elo. He usually goes up to like 22 to 2500. Yeah, Hepa played amazing. Good game to her. I mean, she's climbed over 300 rating points in 3 months, so she's a killer. But I've played this opening this season, and then if you guys saw my last season, I played the Philidor by White last season. I ended up playing this opening. So I was debating between playing this, the Philidor setup versus her, or this Kali Zugrot opening. So I ended up playing that. So I mean, we kind of got the setup. Black ever kind of comes out. We flick an a3. We don't want to come here and allow black to trade off the knight for the bishop. It turns into like a stone wall kind of. Let's see where we kind of got our advantage here. D4. Yeah, that move, I guess it didn't punish it. So right into... Oh, this opens up, so yeah. Huh. Still play it, I guess. Okay, so that wins a pawn. Interesting, interesting. So that was one way. Wow, okay, yeah. So what did I look at here? I thought queen c5 was interesting, but I guess that's not. Queen a6 is the best. What about this? Still, I was gonna... What was I gonna do here? I actually kind of forget what I would have done here. Maybe I would have protected. Yeah, Hepa hung on really well. We never forget trying to double heavy pieces on the 7th, but I need to try to remember doubling on the 8th. Yeah, I mean, we can fast forward here. It was mainly because this e5 pawn is such a monster, and their king does not have the ability to escape this way. I mean, go here. So yeah, black's king is too far gone, so pulling them in the middle here and then having complete control over the 8th rank is an incredible idea. Queen and rook, yeah, because obviously you have different types of threat, especially when the rook and the queen are disconnected for black. Like, we obviously, if we can double up on the back rank, we always threaten mate. So one of their pieces, I mean, this has just happened to be like the perfect situation here where literally white's queen cannot go anywhere. I guess they can go here, but they go here. Then we go here, and now we're threatening at, I don't know. Yeah. Black has to make a move, and we are... If he makes any of these moves, we have mate. So, I mean, it just turned into the perfect storm. I didn't... Oh yeah, so I made this move after 4 minutes of thinking, so I actually did take some time. Queen d6 was the second best move in the position. I did think of queen a5, so these were kind of the 3 moves I had thought about. I just couldn't see this whole back rank idea. Yeah, I mean their pieces were, I mean they ended up getting the dark square bishop out eventually, but again, like I had a good position here. I mean I was plus 1.2. 6. So yeah, the computer did want to have e6 here. I know I mentioned it a few times. I actually did mention e6, and this is the top move. So my intuition was correct. I just didn't know exactly. I guess like literally black's like what is black supposed to do in this position? Their pieces are like really bad. Maybe here, but then maybe we put pressure. We probably play c5, and then maybe we try to anchor this bishop in here. So we like maybe we pull back, bishop, pull back this way. I don't know. There's something here. Yeah, the pieces were stuck. I mean, it was just kind of the perfect storm there at the end. JG, you're right. Miss B. Yeah, I mean that's a obviously if you can ever double up on the back rank, you do have with a queen specifically, you have options for back rank checkmate. Before you went b4, you could go. Before I went b4, yeah, I didn't like b4. It did want d4 to begin with. I guess I just wanted the option for black to play d4. It did like that. Before you could go d4 and then play f5 early in the game, so you just wanted to go, yeah, right in. I kind of actually missed that I had this battery, if I'm being completely honest. So I like it crossed my mind to like open up the f file, but I didn't look at it after black had moved the rook off of the f file themselves. You put the queen back like you did in the game. 5e6. I just didn't want to. I kind of wanted a pawn break, so I wanted to be able to maybe play here, and if he put that she pushed, maybe I could go like this, and then I would even have a crazier pawn storm. So that was kind of my idea. Like d4 is never really good for black. So I was hoping they would kind of make the mistake of playing d4. Put the queen back like you did in the game. e5, e6, pawn sack. Yeah, e5, e6. I know that was, like I said, I even talked about it in the stream. I'm not sure if you were around then. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I definitely mentioned it in the game, and especially when this bishop backed off here. Obviously, doubling up. This bishop never gets in the game. Then d4, then here. Like, this is I mean, obviously not in this position, but we could kind of go like, we could semi-do it here, but we let, yeah, it doesn't work necessarily. But it's not bad. We sacrifice a pawn there, and we're still not bad. Yeah, I'm, like I said, so our last game we played actually was, I didn't want to go into this line without enough study. So in the game I played versus her before, I played there, but apparently the move's here, and then they go here, you come back. If they go like knight, then is it queen takes? Like here, 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 here. And then I think Hepa had a game like this or something like that. It must be your intertemporal. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I saw you there. I've seen you a bunch for a bunch of games. So I didn't want to go into this. I mean, I don't have the Mayhem and the Mora book at home with me, so I was going off the Chessable, which is definitely not as good as the book itself. It misses a lot of the Chessable course. It's got like 1,000 lines in it, and it doesn't always have all the commentary, which I feel like you need. So I didn't want to go into that. I kind of got lucky, not lucky the last game, but I had a nice sack in the middle game. So we got to try something new. I mean, I feel like it's very difficult to ever be lost out of this opening. So if anyone wants to add it to their repertoire, like I said, the Chess Bros videos have been so good. The Phildor one and the Kali system, like you're not going to be lost. You might not have like a super winning position out of the opening, but you have a game. I'm waiting for more games from the Norwegian Rat, by the way. I wanted to pull this off. Maybe if I get a black game. This is going to be a fun one to watch. So maybe next season, like I said, if I play again next season, I just need to get work under control, and then I can study again some chess. So yeah, some interesting openings that don't take a ton of work to really study into. Never would have guessed. So, well, hey guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Anyone that's still watching, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It was a great season. We had some fun games. Definitely dropped some end games throughout the season. I think I need JG to coach me up on those. We would have had probably had a nice winning record, at least on my board too. But yeah, once I kind of can dive back into some opening prep and stuff like that, maybe I'll kind of jump back in. This team was super fun to play with this season. I loved all the guys and girls that we had on the team. The team is in Emily. So if I do play again next season, hopefully I can play with some of these guys, hang around board 3, take JG's spot, let him play all the killers up on board 2. So it was fun streaming, everyone coming out to watch the game, super active community. So best of luck. I'll try to get out to everybody's games this week for my team. It'd be nice to end on a win overall in the season, but again, super fun. I'm glad I got to pull out this opening. Might try it out again next season, and we'll go from there. So thanks for everyone that stopped by, and we will see you guys next time.